Oprah Winfrey, the media icon and philanthropist, has found herself at the center of a public controversy in Maui, Hawaii, where she owns significant property. The issue revolves around allegations that a private road on her land was closed during a tsunami evacuation, prompting criticism from residents and observers. The situation, which unfolded following an 8.8 magnitude earthquake off Russia's Kamchatka Peninsula, led to tsunami alerts across parts of Hawaii, including Maui. Winfrey, known for her extensive real estate holdings and charitable efforts, swiftly responded to the backlash, clarifying her actions and emphasizing her commitment to the safety of the local community. The incident has sparked broader discussions about private land ownership, public access, and emergency preparedness in one of the world's most picturesque destinations. The controversy began when reports surfaced suggesting that a road on Winfrey's Maui property remained inaccessible during the tsunami alerts, potentially hindering residents' ability to evacuate to safer areas. The road in question, located in the upcountry region of Maui, is part of the infrastructure near Winfrey's expansive estate, which she began acquiring in 2002. As panic spread following the earthquake, social media posts and local accounts claimed that the closure of the private road caused delays and confusion for residents seeking higher ground. The allegations quickly gained traction, with critics accusing Winfrey of prioritizing her privacy over public safety during a critical moment. In response, Winfrey's spokesperson issued a statement to address the concerns, emphasizing that the road was opened as soon as the tsunami warnings were received. The statement detailed that Winfrey's team immediately contacted local law enforcement and the Federal Emergency Management Agency (FEMA) to ensure access was granted to residents. Any reports otherwise are false, the spokesperson declared, underscoring that the road was managed to allow safe passage for up to 50 vehicles at a time, with local police on site to assist. The Maui Police Department corroborated this account, confirming that the road was open to facilitate evacuations to the upcountry area, a higher elevation region considered safer during tsunami threats. Winfrey's swift response aimed to quell the growing backlash, which had painted her as out of touch with the needs of the Maui community. The 71-year-old, who has long been celebrated for her philanthropy and advocacy, has a deep connection to Hawaii, where she owns multiple properties, including homes in Montecito, California, and Telluride, Colorado. Her Maui estate, spanning hundreds of acres, includes agricultural land and residential spaces, reflecting her commitment to sustainable farming and community engagement. However, her status as one of the island's largest landowners has occasionally drawn scrutiny, with some locals expressing concerns about the impact of wealthy outsiders on access to resources and infrastructure. The tsunami alerts, triggered by the earthquake in Russia, brought these tensions to the forefront. The 8.8 magnitude quake, which struck on a Tuesday, sent shockwaves through the Pacific, prompting warnings across coastal regions. In Maui, residents were urged to move to higher ground, a process that relies heavily on accessible roads and clear communication. The allegations that Winfrey's private road was initially closed fueled frustration, particularly among those who view her land ownership as emblematic of broader issues surrounding wealth and privilege in Hawaii. The state has a complex history of land use disputes, with native Hawaiians and long-term residents often advocating for greater public access to privately owned areas. Winfrey's team emphasized that the road remained open for as long as necessary to ensure residents' safety, a claim supported by local authorities. The Maui Police Department's confirmation that officers were on site to manage traffic flow helped to validate Winfrey's account, though some critics remain skeptical. Social media discussions on platforms like X highlighted the polarized reactions, with some users defending Winfrey's actions and others questioning the timing and transparency of the road's opening. The controversy also reignited debates about emergency preparedness in Maui, particularly in the wake of previous natural disasters, such as the 2023 wildfires that devastated parts of the island. Winfrey's history in Maui is one of both investment and philanthropy. Since purchasing her first parcel of land in 2002, she has expanded her holdings to include agricultural projects aimed at promoting local farming and sustainability. Her contributions to the community, including donations to schools, disaster relief efforts, and cultural preservation initiatives, have earned her praise from many residents. However, her status as a high-profile landowner has also made her a target for criticism, particularly when issues of access or privilege arise. The road closure controversy, while quickly addressed, underscored the challenges of balancing private property rights with public needs, especially during emergencies. The broader context of the tsunami alerts added urgency to the situation. The earthquake in Russia's Kamchatka Peninsula, a seismically active region, prompted warnings across the Pacific, with Hawaii on high alert due to its vulnerability to tsunamis. The state's history of devastating waves, including the 1960 Hilo tsunami, has made preparedness a top priority. Winfrey's response, facilitated through coordination with FEMA and local law enforcement, aimed to demonstrate her commitment to the community's safety. Her team's proactive communication sought to counter misinformation, emphasizing that the road was managed to prioritize residents' needs. The controversy also highlighted Winfrey's broader influence as a public figure. Known for her groundbreaking talk show, The Oprah Winfrey Show, and her work as a producer, philanthropist, and media mogul, Winfrey has long been a symbol of empowerment and resilience. Her ability to navigate public scrutiny, from her early days as a talk show host to her current role as a global influencer, has made her adept at addressing controversies. In this case, her team's swift response and collaboration with authorities helped to mitigate the backlash, though the incident sparked ongoing discussions about land ownership and emergency access in Hawaii. As the dust settles, Winfrey's commitment to Maui remains evident. Her investments in the island, from sustainable agriculture to community support, reflect a desire to contribute positively to the region. However, the road closure controversy serves as a reminder of the complexities of being a high-profile landowner in a community with deep cultural and historical sensitivities. The incident has prompted calls for clearer protocols around private roads during emergencies, with some advocating for increased public access to ensure safety. For Winfrey, the episode is a chance to reinforce her dedication to the Maui community, using her platform to address concerns and promote unity in the face of natural challenges.